what's up, guys, and welcome back to the Millennial Man Cave. Your boys are back in the house for some hockey action.
Show my beliefs.
The Chef, the Jeff.
Nice. That's a new one.
Right? You like that one?
Not bad, considering we're like over 100 episodes in. Yeah.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, not bad.
The Chef and the Jeff.
Chef and the Jeff.
Chef versus Jeff.
Ah, fuck. What's that?
Another little addition,
Little sneaky peek.
to the Millennial Man Cave. But guys, we just finished playing Insta Life. I lived until 85, became a CEO.
You're fucking dropping that in there now?
Yeah,
All right.
little Chef Tom and I pastime. But we're here for some serious business. Here to take on the Colorado Avalanche. You see Austin Matthews leading our team right now. Time to get into some game action. Chef Tom, I hope you're ready to bring your A game tonight.
The Leafs. Actually, I was just playing some NHL late last week. So, I don't think I'll be that rusty. I forgot that we did downgrade on our goalie, though. But it's us building for the future.
Bingo.
Bingo, bango.
Big deals were had. That is a typical Chef and Jeff move
For the Millennial Man Cave.
for the MMC. For our typical franchise modes, I think we have an exciting opportunity here to see what these Leafs are going to bring to the table. We brought in some really, really good pieces.
Yeah.
And seems like we've had some pretty good feedback from our viewers.
Oh, Marner.
Yeah. I think everybody forgets about the Marner edition.
Against McDaddy.
That's also why I brought out the Centennial Classic jerseys.
So I am blue.
Yeah. Boom!
And I'm on the wrong side of the play.
Took out Rantanen on that one. All right, guys. So Pickard is our starting goalie for the time being as Thatcher Demko continues to grow. Go, Marner. Go, Mitchie.
Give me
Go,
Forsberg.
Mitchie.
Ha!
Oh, my God. What a save. Who is that? So they have Rantanen, who you have in the pool.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah.
Skinner, who I had in the pool and I dropped.
McDavid, who Matsu Mike has.
Matsu Mike does have. He has McDavid and Draisaitl.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Mitchie. Find him. Oh, quick passes. Clef
Oh
bomb
my
gets
God.
rocked by Jeff Skinner.
I'm going to rock that right now.
Oh, Anton Strawman takes a hit. Boom, look at that defense. Austin Matthews finding Mitch. Oh, the McDangle show. Oh, boop. Oh my, these guys are just getting in lanes right now. Oh no.
Oh, JVR.
I said, I see Reamer.
Yeah, it's-
Oh, Zaitsev.
Oh, Boschman. Really?
Is that Francois?
39-year-old Francois?
So apparently he just doesn't want to leave Colorado. Ever.
Oh.
Breakout. There we go. Dylan Larkin,
Ugh.
who's now got Kreider on this line.
Oh, my
Lord.
God.
Through the crease. Through the bloody... I thought that was going to be you, to be honest.
So did I.
Through the crease. Zaitsev with a
Oh.
shot. Get in there. Pinch that.
Boys are coming in.
Boom. He got destroyed.
That's a delay.
I forgot that we did add Connor Brown to the lineup as well. Oh, they got one there. Spets
Oh.
up. Big stop by Calvin Pickard. Dylan Larkin playing some defense.
Yeah.
And there you
Yeah.
have it.
Interesting first 10 minutes of the half.
It's been a very quick pickup game here.
Still don't know who we're playing.
Wilson and Konechny.
In terms of who their goaltender is.
Yeah, we haven't actually seen him hold the puck for a save yet. Oh,
Leave it peppering.
there we go.
Come on, go
Oh, Konechny's way gonna wheel that. We got some support.
Oh,
Scores!
buddy.
Travis Konechny.
Lundqvist. Woo.
He's soon to retire.
Yeah.
Hellman Larkin, the Detroit boys. Shout out to our boys out in Alpena, Michigan, Jordan, and Austin. Even though Austin does not rep Detroit at all.
Oh, my Lord.
Sweet Lord Jesus.
That was just a ring around. That was
That's-
a Bombay action.
That's your boy from the pool right there, Dylan Larkin.
Yeah, I know. You've tried to get him off me twice now.
Might be 3 times.
Can't sell him.
Might be 3 times.
Can't sell him.
Might be 3.
These are two boys I hold near and dear my heart. Radnan.
Dylan Larkin? Come on.
Oh, Larkin just...
He's expendable. I can move Patrick Kane on that deal.
Oh, now we're throwing Kane into the mix.
I've been throwing Kane
We're
around
throwing
for a while.
Kane for everybody.
Yeah, man. I am
Oh,
open to
I
deals. I am a wheelin' dealin' son of a...
Ah.
right now. And only been able to make one move this year. A big one, no less.
Back-to-back years that you've made a big move for a goalie.
Yep. And back-to-back years, it bit me in the ass.
That's where I was gonna go, but I was gonna let you do it.
Oh, I tried to catch him going down. Buchnevich on this line. Again, another addition as part of the MMC Boys.
Oh.
Boom, MacArthur. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, my God, he was gone.
I like MacArthur. That one hurts me. Good story seeing him back in the NHL.
Yep.
Brandon Carlo. Another one of your boys right there. Oh, sorry. Just try to straddle the line. Get out of the way.
Bergman, this has been a surprise addition for us for that last pairing defense.
I get this feeling like I kind of want to acquire Charlie McAvoy at some point.
Oh, yeah. We had some serious talks about that.
Oh.
Oh.
We're just going to go new kids all day. The right stuff. Oh, get that. Oh, Buchnevich the play. God. Oh, there, taking it back. Go, Konech. Oh, nice play.
Little corner. Oh.
Come on,
fight it.
off. I expected more there. Oh, straight on the
nice.
This guy hurt. Pinches in.
Oh my God,
Lundqvist.
Lundqvist.
There you go. Use the point. Right across.
I got a high tip. No, not going to happen.
Ekholm battling it out there on the side. Ekholm, another addition. It almost feels like we've been away from this for a bit.
It has been a while, and man, does it feel good to be back.
No.
No. Drew
Get out of here.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Oh, come on.
So,
Dylan
Strome officially scores his first NHL goal. Finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just got called up, I think.
About 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah. 1 or 2 weeks ago. Finally scores the goal.
So now, funny enough.
Oh, big save. Oh, big save.
Funny enough, Forbes came out with their assessed values of all franchises. And Arizona Coyotes, last for NHL.
Is that a surprise?
Jeez. You know.
I mean, really, I'm not trying to knock the Coyotes franchise. Austin is a Coyotes fan. But, I mean, they're a team who's never had the fanship there.
Ever since, they lost, Roenick and Tkachuk, they can't seem to get their things together.
I don't even think they were a big market team then, even.
Well, I think any expansion team is always met with, huge fan base right off the bat. Cause it's something new.
But the Coyotes have also, made the playoffs. They've had some pretty good players that have come across those teams. Danny Briere.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Curtis Joseph's played in the Phoenix.
Yeah, he's played in
Pipeline. You know what I mean? Jeff Sanderson. They've had some really good players that have gone
Jeff
through.
Over there?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
They did. That's a real thing. Oh, no. Come on, Cleffy. So, I mean, for the talent that they've had come through and play there, you kind of think that the fans would kind of give them more. Of course, the Shane Doans of the world. Oh, wow, that pass just sneaked through. Austin, a little spinorama move.
Oh, my Lord.
Not entirely sure what happened there. Oh. Whoop. Come on. That's it, boys. Keep battling. So, I'm loving the intensity that I'm seeing from the guys this game. Morrissey there. Look at Marner. Mitchie playing some defense. So,
Babcock would be proud.
I was talking to Mats and Mike at the gym. And, so funny enough, they were having a little chit-chat with Matthews and Marner on an interview. And they're saying, so, what's it been like playing with Patrick Marleau? How did you guys expect it? How did you think it was going to be? And they both kind of said, he's a really cool guy. They're really getting along very well. He's really taken to, the young team. And they're like, Patty's got 4 kids at home and he's got 2 kids on the road.
Yep. He put it in his own net.
I
don't care you ran the goalie. He put it in his own net.
I tried to make a play, but he was hooking me. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Why is it called back?
That should not be called back.
I didn't put it in the net.
Comment below.
He put it in the net.
Rubbish.
Why is the face-off in their zone, too?
Wow.
I don't understand these things.
That's a good thing.
No, but, technically, if the goal's called back, it should be a penalty and outside.
Fair point.
So,
touche.
Dungun messed up there. You Dungun messed up, Aaron. Uh-oh.
And Picard, I must trust.
You know what?
Lead the way.
Just saying. He's been good.
I'm a little upset that we still have him in our minors right now, in real life.
There's no spot for him up. I mean, really, you'd have to move out C-Mac. And he really is a...
What?
Yeah,
Brown!
What a boy, Connor Brown.
Turns on those Jets. You know what? He was a little addition we added in that trade.
But he's a guy that we love, and he's so appreciated in Toronto.
He pays dividends, man.
Up and down the lineup.
does it all.
That's the kind of guy that you need, man. Those are the kind of guys that win you a Stanley Cup. Because you know your top lines are going to get shut down. But do you have those extra guys who can come in and, play a stellar defense? Oh, the fact he even got that shot off.
Konechki's playing some great games today.
Well, he is the piece that we acquired and said there's a lot of upside. So let's talk Philly right now.
Yeah.
What is going on with the Flyers
wrong?
land?
Like, they did just win, finally.
Yeah. Rumor mill going around, though, is that Philly essentially has almost every player available on the trade block. And right now, no one bigger than Wayne Simmons. So
he's been having a little bit of an off year by his standards.
What is the thoughts on this?
Oh,
Again, a discussion that Matza Mike and I had at the gym. Like, where is this team going? Are they blowing it up? Are they like, we're done with this? Time to start from scratch. They have no goalie coming down the pipes. They got nothing. I mean, Carter Hart eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But he hasn't been as advertised either.
Nothing too soon.
Another
5-minute major. Thank you for that, NHL.
Plentiful.
But, nothing down the immediate pipe. Right? You need some goaltending help. Brian Elliott's not going to cut it. Michael Neuwirth has proven now he can't be a starter. He's a really good, 1B goaltender.
Well, not only that, but
Or, effective at the very least.
Who's the other guy that they protected at the draft? The expansion draft. They protected another goalie. Stalik?
A goalie?
Yeah.
Stalock in Philly now?
No. Wasn't Stalock. It was...
I thought it was Neuwirth they protected.
Yeah, they protected Neuwirth, and then there was another guy that they...
Ooh. There was Jordan Wheel.
But
he's not a defenseman, though. He's a forward.
He's a forward. Anyways, I agree with you. Yeah, they need some help on the goalie side of things. Ooh. I just forget on Let's Take a Whistle.
So, I mean, that's kind of an empty spot for them. I don't think, outside of a couple pieces, that they have an extraordinarily strong defense either. When you have a guy like Radko Gudas playing every night, that's a problem.
Yeah, fair.
You got Gottisbehere and Provorov.
Yeah, Provorov's is a stud.
What else is there, though? You know what I mean? I think, they got Andrew McDonald from the Islanders.
Oh, God.
After a couple of his big seasons. They overpaid to get him.
Well, then they signed him long-term also.
Yeah, he's done nothing for them since. Never really caught that same fire that he had in the Islanders.
Pretty sure he's playing in the minors.
There you go. Bingo right there.
Okay, that's not cool. That's not cool.
What kind of other stuff do we get from the Flyers? I don't understand where that team's going. Claude Giroux is kind of up and down.
Yeah, I think his time in Philly might be done. The fact that, this is the second time that they've had such a immense losing streak in back-to-back years under his leadership. So what's that have to say, right?
Well, to me, that starts with the goaltending.
Yeah.
Brian Elliott is not a guy.
Steve Mason before that.
Yeah, Steve Mason. And you take a look at his small time in Winnipeg so far, and it's been a gong show. Yeah. Connor Hellebuyck has shown up as the legitimate goaltender in Winnipeg right now.
I do love the guy.
Well, Matza Mike is loving him right now, too, because that guy is putting up some legendary numbers this season.
Mike has always got a knack for picking up...
Well, Mike usually carries about 6 goals a year, so it's kind of hard for
Steve Mason being one of them.
Yeah, it's
multiple times.
Kind of hard to miss when you have pretty much, a quarter of the goals in the NHL. But, another surprise as we've been on it here is the Winnipeg team. How well Winnipeg's been playing. The Scheifele's, the Wheelers. I think they're starting to show that it wasn't a joke.
I think their GM is Shipanarov.
Sheldayoff.
I've always been a fan of his moves.
Well, I mean, if you think back to the NHL draft, when they drafted Scheifele with their first
pick,
it
was met with such skepticism.
Oh, yeah. People are like, you went off the board to draft this kid. He's definitely not supposed to be drafted this high. I mean, he's projected to hit another 70, 80 points again this year.
Don't look now, but, he is, a top 3 center in the league.
You know what? I think
by advanced stats.
I was going to say, I think for what he offers from a nice goal, from a face-offs to a good two-way hockey type play, being a guy who could play pretty much every facet.
Yeah, power play, penalty kill, he does it all.
He's there. And then you start throwing in the fact that he's got a great line mate in Wheeler. They got a great relationship. You got Patrick Laine, jumping in on that power play with them.
Ehlers
is another guy. I mean, he's having a bit of a slow season, I think, like you said, to what he did last year. But it's only a matter of time until he's going to blow out. That offense is too good. And, I mean, you look at that defense as well. Jacob Trouba, Josh Morrissey,
Myers.
Bufflin, Myers. Winnipeg could be poised to be a very good team for a very long time.
They got Connor that's just coming up making some noise.
Yep. Another big player for them. Oh, Browner. I wanted more there, buddy. Morrissey. Just talked about him. Oh. Another team that sticking on the Canadian front right now, the Ottawa Senators, since acquiring Matthew Shane, have not shown anything impressive. I mean, he's got, maybe 4 points?
He's got 2 points in 11 games since being acquired.
That is terrible.
And on the contrary, Turris has got 8 points in as many games for what is deemed to be one of the hottest lines right now in the NHL. And Fiala, Arvidsson, and Turris.
Is that what line Turris got?
Yeah, that's why I just picked up Fiala in our pool.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I know Forsberg plays with Johansson.
Yep.
And, I'm saying Johansson. Johansson, because Johansson's the former Washington.
Former Washington, now New Jersey.
Yeah. And who else on that line? Is Colin Wilson moving up the lineup?
No, Colin Wilson's no longer a Nashville Predator.
Where's Colin Wilson at?
I forget. He was just traded this past offseason.
That is a sad, sad day. That's one of your boys right there from Boston.
I know, Boston U. But, no, he got shipped out for a draft pick, a second rounder or a third rounder. I can't remember for the life of me where he is, though.
Goes to show you that depth, though.
Yeah.
Got how that team's growing, right?
Yeah.
I thought Victor Arvidsson was playing first line, though, for sure.
I'm pretty sure he's on that second line with Turris. I was just reading the article.
Well, I mean, that trade is still going to go down.
But, you look at
Ryan Johansson coming over, the whole Weber and Subban trade.
That's where I'm going with this.
I mean, way to beat that out, Marner.
We want some speed.
Did not expect that at all.
Oh. Okay, let's play some defense here.
I think the big question mark for me for the future of Nashville is you got an aging Pecorino now. Where does your team go goaltending-wise, similar to the Philly conversation, post-Pecorino?
I think Saros can hold his own.
You think UC Saros is going to be a starter in the NHL?
I like what I see from Saros in the small sample that he's given us.
I see him be a good backup, but definitely not a starter. I just don't see it.
But we said that about every goalie that's come through Nashville's pipeline. Every goalie.
No, we've definitely said there's some potential. Because Nashville, for the longest time, was a goalie factory.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I just say if they don't see the potential, they already moved on from a la Lindback, a la Hutton.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's been as much as they've developed some great goalies, they've also cut their losses with a lot of goalies as well.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely true.
I'm not letting that play.
Another name that we should be discussing is oh God, what was I gonna say? I got caught up in that play, and I have a little bit of a brain fart going right now. What team? Vegas. What? How? I don't think. I know we've talked about it in other episodes, but I get that teams should be better now coming in. There's a lot more players to pick from.
Yep.
A lot of good players that are going to be available. But based off what Vegas got, did you see them being able to put out the type of season they have right now at this point in the game after losing Marc-Andre Fleury, after having Malcolm Subban go down with injury, Oscar Dance goes down with injury? I mean, Christ.
You had your 19-year-old drafted.
They were playing Dylan Ferguson, who they drafted this past draft.
Yeah, which is unheard of.
And yet somehow they're pulling off victories.
I'll counter that even further for you. How much are you being Columbus, hating yourselves for giving up Carlson, who's playing top line minutes in Vegas, and he's got what?
20-odd points, I think?
He's got 15-odd goals. Never mind points.
No, there's been some fake stats actually going around the score and stuff. I don't know if you heard that story. Even on Yahoo, everything that's been connected to the system that feeds those, that was, as I say, that's Touche offside. Their numbers got doubled for a bunch of Vegas players. So it looked like they had a lot more points than they actually did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think he's got about, probably 10 to 12 goals. I think about 10 assists. So having a very good season. And Carlson's a guy that we had here.
Yeah.
For our franchise.
Yeah. I've always been a Carlson fan. He's a player that I find that can really... I'm just amazed at Columbus for all the players that they have that could play center.
I think...
Wenberg, Soderberg, or no, Soderberg.
I think Wenberg hasn't had the exact year that he was able to put up last year. A little bit of a sophomore slump, it feels like.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
But for me, even having a guy like Panarin in our pool, I haven't really seen much from him this year. He's had an okay year.
I'm surprised by that, yes, I will agree.
I think he's got about maybe 20 points, 7 goals, 13 assists. So it's not horrible. But, I mean, I don't think he's definitely going to be at that 70, 80-point rate that he was with Chicago. And I feel like it's almost affecting Patrick Kane as well, to be quite frank. That Chicago team does not look near as dangerous as it has
in years past.
Years past, even as soon as last year.
Well, I mean, your top 6, you lost Hossa to perhaps a career injury, which is a skin condition.
Or is it he's getting kind of Robota Island out in Chicago? Because, buddy, we're not paying your $6 million if you're potentially not feeling good.
Is it 6 or was it 7-8?
It's something around there. But, I mean, again, end game here. Is this kind of the Joffrey Lupul, Robota situation? Because that's actually a piece that came up recently on TSN.
Right there, buddy.
Was the idea that have the Leafs started this new trend of burying contracts for guys who could potentially be playing?
I think that was long ago. That was long.
But they brought it up at the most recent GM meetings. And somebody said, is anybody investigating this stuff? And they kind of said, well, Lupul had a secondary opinion from another doctor who also clarified, there's no way that Joffrey can play this season. But yet the GMs are still like, well, how does Toronto getting away with this kind of stuff?
Oh!
So it kind of seems like the way some of this stuff has gone down has left a lot of question marks in the league. I personally don't understand it myself. How a guy like Joffrey Lupul can literally just be banished, if you will.
I mean, there's real instances. Look at Dave Bolland. That's not happening. Horton, not happening.
Well, when the concussion issue comes up, it's always one that's...
So, there's actual cases. Dorsett, I didn't even know. He just, just retired. Just because.
Well, neck injury.
Exactly.
Which is a big one. And we kind of discussed something similar on our Madden shoot pretty recently about the Ryan Shazier issue with his back, affecting his spinal cord on the hit against the Cincinnati game on the Monday Nighter. Who knows where that guy's career goes now, right?
Yep.
If that hit's bad enough, you have a guy potentially done there for his career.
Yep.
And that poor guy's only about 4 years into the league.
He's definitely going to be a key point for your Steelers. But, that's...
But a guy like Lupul, Lupul's been kind of weird, and I think maybe he is that asterisk, question mark piece again. Just because,
he has faced a lot of
going
injuries.
back to his Anaheim days, he almost had a back injury that ended his career.
Oh, it definitely derailed.
In his, early to mid-20s.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe if that stuff gets brought up, and they look at him now, and they're like, well, Joffrey, you're, over 30 years old now. Probably not likely that you're going to come back into the league. But who knows, right? That's up for the doctors to decide. All we can do is speculate.
I hate that we did lose him as a Leaf. I did enjoy his time as a Leaf when he was on the ice. But, you can't...
he had some great times in Nas.
Oh, God, yeah.
Him and Nas were a great line. He had some good times stepping up, playing with Phil and JVR times. Or Bozak and JVR, or whoever it was that, they kind of moved around the lineup for. So, it's rather interesting to see how that whole spiel pans out. But that should close off, if I'm not mistaken.
That's November.
November for us. So where are we taking it to December?
Do we take on the Chicago Blackhawks as we just
said
chirping?
Chicago, we take Chicago?
Original 6.
So maybe we do Chicago at home?
And then Winnipeg, because we talked about them too? Dallas?
We played LA, maybe an LA Kings.
Okay, so let's sim here.
Get a little West Coast action here.
I'm interested to see if I have injured Radnan for some time. I'm always a fan to see that. But boys, we need some wins while we're not playing. This is key to our success.
There we go, a little 5-1 victory there. That's a big win because Buffalo's a 9-13 team.
So you were mentioning how we've seen Winnipeg really turn the curve.
Yeah.
Are we going to throw New Jersey into that, especially after making that trade with Anaheim?
The Vatanen deal.
It's a big deal.
That was a very surprising one. I don't know if my phone didn't just think that was a big deal because it didn't push me any details on that. But I actually caught that one by accident on the news, on the ticker.
It was just kind of swept under the rug. I agree with you.
Henrik and a piece for...
Yeah, it was Henrik and Blonsky and a potential third rounder if... a third rounder going New Jersey if Henrik resigns in Anaheim. I think it addresses needs on both teams.
Yeah, Anaheim's had a lot of injury issues. Raquel's been out of the lineup. Getzlaf, Kessler.
Yep. Eves is out still.
Yeah, and that was a big contract that they acquired.
And they had defensive. Now, if you knew that you were going to trade for your defense, when you go back to the fact that they traded Shea Theodore.
Was he traded or was he unprotected?
He was traded to protect Vatanen.
I think so. My understanding of the deal afterwards, because it was kind of investigated of why would Anaheim make this deal? They literally said that they want to see more from guys like Montour to move up the lineup.
And
Manson because of how impressed they've been with what they've had, knowing that they're going to have to sign those guys, and now they already gave that fresh deal to Lindholm.
Broken leg. Yeah. Night.
Proud of that one, eh?
Big time.
Took out the guy that you have in the pool.
It's a big player to lose.
Just want to say Skinner got hurt too.
The guy that you had in the pool.
The guy that I dropped in the pool. So there you have it. So, we could talk hockey forever.
I know.
But we've come to the end of the episode. We hit our Chicago game. They're going to be taking over. Chris Kreider on the second line is showing some points.
Don't look now.
So, there you have it, guys. NHL 18.
22-5-2.
A victory for the boys and a close one there, but Calvin Pickard helps us pull it out. Great team effort. The 14-10-4 Maple Leafs taking on the 16-10-2 Chicago Blackhawks. We in December, guys. You know what your next two games are?
Chicago,
Little
LA.
Chicago, little LA.
Little West Coast vibes.
So before we wrap it up, again, as always, sending you guys, our viewers, our fans, all the love. You guys are the bomb. We could not be doing this without you guys, with the support that you guys give us. I think we've mentioned it on a bunch of episodes, but Chef Tom and I, working schedules, especially now in December, even, dating back to November, October, it's that Q4 craziness. It is a grind. It is a struggle sometimes to get past, the exhaustion and this, that, and the other deal. But, with all the kind words you guys send and all that support you give us and following and watching all of our episodes, giving us feedback, leaving those amazing comments, liking our videos, telling your friends who have probably been subscribing, 'cause I know at least a few of you have.
We just see those subscribes keep going up.
They keep going up. Little update on Shawarma Nation, guys. Nice little lead there.
Gotcha.
We're under 60 subscribers left to hit our goal of 500 by December 31st, 2017. When the clock ticks to 2018, guys, we have to have 500 or more to get that shawarma for your boy Jeff from the chef, which is going to become an episode. So stay tuned for that. Help us get there. And we know you guys will, because you've been so consistent, so good with us. Go see the descriptions below, guys. You can get all of our social media details there. Christmas time, you're going to want some MMC merchandise. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties, cousins, whoever.
Tell them all.
Tell them all. MMC merch. Make sure you rep it. Make sure you take some pictures. Send it off to us. We want to post it on our socials, guys. Send some love back to you as a big thank you. Make you the highlight. Make you the star, because you guys are stars to us. And shout outs to our partners, Clutch Chairz, Insane Labs, keeping things real, keeping us comfortable, keeping us focused. And guys, again, all the love. Thank you for dropping by. And where do you end off a good hockey episode? A good victory here, some good hockey talk. Close to Christmas, things are getting festive. Let's leave them with a question. How about this?
Take it.
Just a little curious. If you haven't been following Madden, and maybe you've been living under a rock.
Oh, you're going to go this route, eh?
Hold on.
All
Before
right.
I forget,
Right.
smash the like button.
Yeah.
Smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit those ding, 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 notifications.
You're going to continue on the...
Because, and I'm leading back to it, Chef vs. Jeff. Fantasy simulation franchise. Chef Tom gets a team. Jeff gets a team.
Millennial ManCave is going to cease to exist if we keep this up.
We fantasy draft it. We've done it for Madden. If you haven't seen the episode, you go check that out. The only time we're going to get to play each other, it's going to be a pure simulation based, unless our teams play.
You have to be East Coast, I have to be West Coast. We'd face each other twice a year.
Yep.
Perhaps playoffs.
Yep. Do you guys want to see it? If yes, make sure you're dropping that comment. Make sure you're hitting that like button.
God, this is going to be the end of us.
Chef Tom and I will look into it, because you know you guys want to bring you that hot content, that fresh stuff. keep it going. You saw the chef corner's been rolling. So that's what I want to leave it to you guys. That's your question. What else do you have to add to that, Chef Tom?
Keep it contemplating at this point.
We're contemplating?
Yep.
Contemplation. I don't know.